It's time to rev up your engines. America's Car Show with Tom Torbjornsen is on the air on WBBZ TV. Brought to you by the AAA of Western and Central New York. Get the AAA guarantee at all Western New York Car Care Plus locations. By Napa Auto Parts. Get Napa know-how. And by Dunn Tire. Service you deserve from professionals you trust at Dunn Tire. Now, here's Tom Torbjornsen.
Welcome to your Car Care Connection, Western New York. I'm Tom Torbjornsen. This is America's Car Show. Dr. Z joins me here today to answer your car questions right in studio. Can't wait. And we're going to visit AAA to keep you rolling. But first, let's go out for a ride in a Mini Cooper, all for Countryman. Okay, Tom Torbjornsen on location at Town Mini with my buddy, Tim Connolly. Tim, 20 years we've been playing with these cars.
And it's more fun every day.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Mini, you told me about Mini when Mini came to the United States.
Yeah, until you drive it, you really don't know what kind of car it is.
No, absolutely not. So let's take a walk around here. Show me this vehicle. I mean, this is a great little car. Heck of a lot of room in here, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the new four-door Mini Countryman, and everyone knows this is the smaller two-door hardtop. This vehicle here that we're looking at is now accounting for 40% of our sales for Mini.
That's outstanding.
It really has brought in new buyers, families with small SUVs. This is a four-door model only right now. It's available front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
Now, this is an all-wheel drive, and we are fortunate in that we have a typical Buffalo winter going on outside.
Beautiful out there.
I think we need to go have some fun a little later, don't you?
Fun in the snow.
Talk to me a little bit about this rear section here.
Yep, it's really versatile. You have the bench seat, or you can order this car with two rear bucket seats with a center rail. So the versatility on ordering it's what the customer wants, and the back seat being able to split like that's pretty cool.
Outstanding. Now, I want to go to the back because I think this is also a very interesting aspect of this vehicle, and that is the fact that you have a hatch area, but what I love about it is, talk about the seats.
Yeah, you can fold those down all the way for a flat surface. You can remove that cargo cover. We just had a customer yesterday put a 50-inch flat screen television in it, and while they're at the store loading it in, there was people with much bigger cars in the parking lot that couldn't get their television into the back of their car, and here's a Mini fitting a 50-inch flat screen television in it.
That's insane.
Great engineering. BMW owns Mini, so you got the best engineers in the world for cars.
You know, I'd like to take a look at the engine a little bit because I think that's a big story here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the front here and we're going to pop the hood, or the bonnet as they call it.
The bonnet.
Now, show us what we got for a power plant on this little guy.
Well, the Countryman comes with a four-cylinder, no matter what model you have. The front-wheel drive is standard with a four-cylinder at 123 horsepower.
Okay.
This model that we're looking at is the all-four. It is a turbo, 183 horsepower.
Outstanding.
So, when you drive it, you'll see it feels like there's more power than what it states on paper.
Well, you know, horsepower and torque are two different things, and what they've done, and I know this to be true, is they've really accentuated and increased the torque, the low-end torque in these engines, haven't they?
They sure did, and you're right, that's where you feel it. It's about the torque, not the horsepower, and also the gearing on it, and that's where BMW and Mini are the best.
I want to drive. How about you?
I'm psyched for it.
Hope there are no cops around. Do you have insurance on this thing?
I called last night, made sure our insurance was
up to date because you knew I was coming, huh?
Yeah.
Tim, this is amazing. I can't
Isn't
believe how this car is going through this snow.
little 4-cylinder.
Amazing.
It really is.
All right. So Tim, talk to me a little bit about the evolution of the Mini brand here in the United States since it made its re-entry.
Yeah, it's really interesting that it's now 10 years in the United States.
Isn't that something? It's 10 years since you introduced me to the Mini first.
So it's no flash in the pan. It's a real true product.
Yes.
Our sales are going up every year to a point where we're building a brand new facility for sales and service and parts, and we're breaking ground as we speak. This vehicle, the Countryman 4-door, is accounting for 40% of our sales for Mini. And
that's insane.
That was one of our biggest factors for building a new dealership across the street.
You know what? I mean, it only made sense that they would do that and try to enter into that smaller SUV crossover type segment because it's such a big part of the vehicle population.
It really is, and when you talk about economy and efficiency, this vehicle starts off at $22,000, $23,000. On the highway, you're getting 36 miles to the gallon.
How can you go wrong?
It's a great Buffalo vehicle.
Yeah, great
Couldn't be
Buffalo.
better.
It's a great any kind vehicle, really. It really, truly is. Oh, look at this thing go.
Even your brakes and rotors are covered under this new car warranty for 3 years.
You're telling me wearable items are covered on it?
Wearable items, brakes,
That's crazy.
rotors.
The traction is incredible. I mean, I'm driving on snow-covered roads. I can't believe it. Better watch this guy. He doesn't have what I got. The Mini is a BMW engineered product. Talk about that.
Right, and if you were BMW, the factory, they do everything they can. They want to keep the brands separate, BMW and Mini.
Sure.
But at the dealer level, you know, we've done such a good job at separating it. Half of the public, they don't realize that a Mini is overseen by BMW, both in its engineering, its production, its distribution.
Sure.
So it's a story that the dealers want to tell, that BMW is its parent company and has a lot of control. But brand-wise, Mini is completely separate and the customers are completely different. But when it comes to engineering and the technologies that gets designed at BMW, they spill it right into the Mini. And that's where the consumer wins.
We could almost do some slalom driving around here, don't you think, Batman?
I'm afraid to say yes.
I mean, could you see us kind of driving in between the trailers? I think this car could do it. I really do. Although it probably would land us in a jail cell, but... Yeah, let's get out of here. See these little paddles right here? These are called shifter paddles. And if I really want to have some fun, I'll just kind of drop this vehicle over into the sport mode. And I'll shift it down into first gear. And then when we take off, we'll just twist up that turbocharger and then we'll start shifting it the way we have a little bit of fun. I'm driving in a snowstorm like this, ladies and gentlemen. It's just incredible. Look at the way this car, I mean, I'm in second gear. This engine is just revving like crazy. I'm looking at the tachometer. It's about 4,500 RPMs. You could put a glass of water on the dashboard and it wouldn't ripple. That's how beautifully balanced and tuned these little engines really are, Tim. It's amazing. Well, Tim, I got to tell you, this is a wonderful experience. I mean, fun.
Well behaved, isn't it?
Oh, I like that. Well behaved. Well, Tim, as always, it's compelling when we go out for a ride, isn't it?
That was a blast.
Yeah. I'm Tom Torbjornsen on location at Town Mini with Tim Connolly, General Manager. It's always fun to get him out in the car. I'll tell you, it's fun to watch how he reacts on America's Car Show.